Welcome back, Commander. Today's battle report, we see the Dark Angels versus the Orks. The Dark Angels, a fierce chapter of the Space Marines, face the brutal enemy, the Orks. These green-skinned brutes crave war and chaos, threatening every world that they touch. On a distant planet, the Dark Angels prepare for battle. Their mission is clear: stop the Ork invasion at all costs. Their bolters are primed and their chainswords are revving. The Space Marines march into the fray. The Orks, with their crude weapons and their savage tactics, are relentless. But the Dark Angels are determined, their resolve unbreakable. As the two forces clash, the fate of the planet hangs in the balance. The battle begins and only one side will emerge victorious.
So we have the Combat Patrol Orks in front of us. Joe's going to be playing as the Orks, and since this is not his army, I'm going to walk it through fairly slowly. This is Gordrang's Git Stompers. They're being led by Warboss Gordrang, right in the middle there. He's got a big shooter who is being manned by this little grot here, and he has the Ooge Chopper. His special abilities are, I just need to wait for the data sheet to load.
Dead hard.
Dead hard.
When you call the war until the start of the next battle round, this model has a feel no pain 4+ ability.
Well, thank you for that, Joe.
You're welcome.
Yeah, okay, that's good. So he's then being backed up by 20 boys. So on the right, we've got one squad of 10. The knob's got the big chopper, and the special weapons guy has the big shooter. And on the left, we have the knob with the power claw, and the special weapons guy has the rocket launcher. I don't think there's any specific rules for those boys apart from war.
Nope.
Okay, but they do have, it's what you see is what you get, WYSIWYG, which means you've got 5 of them with sluggers and choppers, and 3 of them have shooters. So you've got to remember they've got different weapons. Okay. At the back, we have the Defcopters. The one in the middle has a custom Mega Blaster, and the others just have standard copter rockets. They have the ability to deep strike, but that's about it. And then on the right, we've got the Def Dread. He is not what you see is what you get, because he should have, for the Combat Patrol, 3 Dread Claws and 1 rocket launcher. His only ability that I can see here, apart from Deadly Demise, is Piston-Driven Brutality, which means if you are in close combat with this guy, you need to take a battle shock test, which is because he's so fearsome. Look at him.
He's awesome.
I mean, yellow and green, looks a bit like the mask.
Yeah, absolutely. You've got a 6+ invul save. I didn't know that.
That's tasty. So do the copters.
Yeah, I just saw that.
And a 5+ on the Warboss. That's nice. So one thing to note, we don't have the faction bonus. So I'm used to playing these guys with the, sustained hits. They get sustained hits 1 on all the close combat. They don't have it for the Combat Patrol. They only have the War, which for those of you that don't know, is you get once per battle, you get to call the War, and on 1 turn, you have a 5+ invul save, you add 1 to your strength and attacks characteristics, and you can charge and advance.
My question is, am I doing enhancements as well?
Yeah, you get to pick 1 of 2.
I'm going to do with Grizzled Star Boy.
Grizzled Scar Boy.
Scar Boy, tell a lie.
So you halve, on your Warboss, you halve damage.
Ranged attack, half the damage characteristics.
Only on ranged?
Yeah.
You don't think the teleporter would be more useful?
It's only a small board, isn't it?
It is a small board. Yeah, good point. And the copters can deep strike if you really want.
Oh, can they lead anybody? Oh, I don't think he can lead anybody, can he? Data sheet. No, he can't lead. He's not got a leader.
No leader. Right.
Not that I can see, no.
Oh, well, maybe that's why the Dark Angels want to have the Gravis captain. Everyone's complaining about that because he can't lead a unit.
Yeah, the only ones that I've seen is the Ultramarines. It's the Space Marines one. They can lead. The Terminator can lead.
The Terminator squad.
Yeah, and the Librarian in the
Terminator armor.
No. The other spearhead detachment one that they did in White
Oh,
Wolf.
the Phobos one.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah.
Okay, well that's the Orks. Let's go look at the Dark Angels. Don't know why they're Orks. And here we have the Mordecai's Judgment Combat Patrol. This is the original Dark Angels Combat Patrol, the one that comes with the Redemptor Dreadnought that everyone likes. No one likes the new one. We're playing with the original one. This is the one. So, on this particular Combat Patrol, we have Chaplain Mordecai at the front, who has the Absolver bolt pistol, the Crozius Arcanum. And he, bless his little cotton socks, has the Litany of Hate. So that means, whilst this model is leading a unit, then each time a model in that unit makes a melee attack, add 1 to the wound roll.
And who's he planning to lead?
I think he can only lead the intercessors, can't he?
Which are very well known for their melee ability.
Well,
they have got 3 attacks each, actually.
Well, this guy's got a little knife, look.
You've got a power weapon. One of them's equipped with a power weapon.
I know, and the model, my guy, he's called Sergeant Kronk because he's got a power fist. But unfortunately, yeah, it's just a power weapon, so presumably that'll be a sword normally, wouldn't it? Because this is the Dark Angels Combat Patrol. You may notice that the Chaplain has 1 wing, and that's because when I was doing this, I was playing Final Fantasy Remake when that came out in 2020. So, yes, he was the 1-winged Dark Angel. Thank you, Joe. Exactly.
He's also got an invul save.
4+ invul save, yes, he does.
Which I didn't think Chaplains had.
Do they not?
No, I don't think so.
I thought most HQs did.
Librarian doesn't.
Oh. Okay, well, good.
He's going to need it.
I'm happy with that. So, going down the Combat Patrol data sheets, on the right-hand side, we have the Inceptor Squad. They have assault bolters. Don't be fooled by these plasma-looking things. According to the Combat Patrol, they're just assault bolters, which have all the lovely keywords: assault pistol, sustained hits 2, nice, twin-linked. They've got deep strike, and we've got oath of moment, but that's a faction-wide army rule.
That pistol is going to be a pain in the bum.
For close combat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing for you.
Well, it is.
Sustained 2.
Would have been better if it was plasma, but sustained hits 2 I do like. Okay, on the left we've got our Intercessor Squad. The Intercessor Squad is just bog standard. As far as I'm aware, we don't have any grenade launcher or anything like that.
No.
It's just a bolt pistol on the sergeant with a power weapon, and then they've just got normal bolt rifles with
assault and heavy, which is really good. I like in this edition of this.
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah. No, I think that makes perfect sense because bolt guns are meant to be like little tactical nukes, aren't they, or something crazy?
They're massive guns, aren't they? Massive men.
Yeah. and then we have at the back the Redemptor Dreadnought. He has the Icarus rocket pod on top, the Macro Plasma Incinerator, the Onslaught Gatling Cannon underneath, and the twin Fragstorm grenade launcher. So he's not quite what you see is what you get because I put bolters on the front of mine. But apart from that, he's got pretty much everything kitted out, which is nice. He's got Deadly Demise D3, and he does get a little bit bracketed when he's got 4 or less wounds. We subtract 1 from the hit roll in that case.
I'm not happy that he's got a massive plasma cannon.
I'm happy with that, to be perfectly honest.
Plasma incinerator. It's going to incinerate some stuff.
Well, yeah, that's it. It's only a small combat patrol, isn't it? A lot of points are spent on the Dread, and presumably we'll have to use them. Right, let's get setting up. Goodbye. So I'm going to choose a secondary called Archaeotech Reliquary, which means Joe has to select one of the objective markers on the map And if I control that at the end of the game, I score 10 victory points. I was going to do Endless Hunt, but there's a few more words to read, and we're on a schedule, so let's go. So, what secondary are you going for?
I'm going to contradict myself again. I'm going to go with proper looting.
Proper looting?
Proper looting, yeah.
That's a wordsy one. Can you summarise it in 2 sentences?
Yes, on a 2 to 4 I score 3 victory points. On a 5+ I score 5 victory points on an objective that I control in no man's land. As I'm not in engagement range.
Okay, and you can only do that once per objective, because then it's considered looted.
Excellent.
Okay, good. Marvellous. Let's roll. Right, let's see who gets to turn 1. Orks. Turn 1. We'll be right back after the... What are we calling it? The drop? What is it called?
Deployment?
No, not what we're doing. The bit that we have on the video that goes bum, 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 bum. So Joe, we have deployed. We didn't show the deployment before we said we were going to move the troops. We did some B-roll footage. Just obviously, as the viewer, you're not meant to know that. Anyway, Joe, you needed to select an objective for me. One of the 4, and if I control it at the end of the game, 10 victory points. I mean, it didn't say any restrictions, so surely you would say your own deployment zone.
Yeah, I'm going to go with this one.
This one right here. This objective with a very snazzy looking resin printed objective marker. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this little Dark Angels Warhammer coin. Sorry if you can hear any slurping. My dog's just decided to drink all the water. Oh, do you want to be on TV again? Good boy. Anyway, I'm going to put this Dark Angels objective there.
That works.
Any command phase shenanigans you should be aware of, Joe? I.e., are you going to call the war in turn 1, or are you too far away from my Dark Angels?
I'm too far away. I'm going to wait till turn 2.
Turn 2, okay, sensible. Let's move some troops. Round 1, turn 1. So, Joe, you said you're going to advance.
Going to advance the boys, the boss, whoever his name is, War Boss, yeah.
War Boss.
And the other boys, and then the vehicles are
Okay.
just they're gonna move up.
Okay. Do we film advances normally, or do we just...
We just do it.
Sorry, everybody. I should have filmed it. It was a 1. I also forgot that we use these lovely Warhammer World coins as command point tokens, and I didn't give them out at the start of the battle, so while Joe moves his +1 advance, I'll give him a token, as if to say, you should have command re-rolled. That's one for me as well. Okay, see you in a minute. Joe, you have moved the troops.
I've moved your troops.
You've moved my orcs. I notice we have a conga line forming.
I thought, very orky. Draw.
And that's to presumably maintain possession of that objective marker.
Yes.
And that one at the same time.
Yeah, well, getting closer.
You've had a couple of bad shouts in terms of rolls on advance.
Yeah, so 1, 3, and 2 extra inches.
You didn't advance the...
No. So I want to shoot with the death thread. Can you shoot?
He's got 1 rocket launcher.
Yep. And I want to shoot with these guys.
Okay, that makes sense. Can you not advance and shoot with vehicles?
I don't think so. Can you?
I have no idea.
I don't know if I've never. I assume not, because assault is an ability, so I assume not. Let us know if people... We always say comment below, nobody does.
It's because we can't be bothered to look in the rulebook.
No, it's too much time and effort. 24 inches. Yep.
Oh, he's going to rocket.
Well...
He's going to rocket my Redemptor.
It makes... Well... Strength is 9, so it makes sense.
Okay. That's fine.
So, here we go. So D3 attack.
Nice.
That's 3, isn't it?
Yep, hit on 5s.
Hit on 5s. Ooh.
Whoa.
Strength of 9, toughness. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen the dread.
Oh no, I need to get my data sheet. 1 sec. So yes, toughness 10.
Oh. Well.
So what's that? Wounded on 5s.
Yeah, wounded on 5s. Does he have the eternal thingy ability? I don't think he does. You know, you reduce one damage to damage.
One damage.
Reduced, yeah, damage to 1 damage.
No, I guess not for this
No,
combat
can't
patrol.
see. Okay.
I feel a bit restricted with this lack of rules that I've spent so long learning.
So winning on 5s. Oh, 2 5s again. That's minus 2 AP, please.
Minus 2 AP. He's got a 2+ armor save. No invulnerable saves. Fails them both.
6 damage in total. 3 damage each.
He's got 12 wounds.
Ooh.
So he's already down to half health.
Jesus Christ.
That is the most brutal orc shooting I've seen in a long time.
You see. Okay, so going to shoot with the Def Copters.
Yeah.
So 2 have got rockets, one of them's got the custom one, is that right?
Custom Mega Blaster.
Yeah. Oh, it's twin linked as well. Okay, they're all going to go fire into these guys because he, apart from them, he's clear line of sight and he's more of a threat than him at the moment.
Okay, so they're firing into the Redemptor as well.
So, 2d3.
This could be over very quickly.
To sign in. The 2 shots each?
Yep.
Yeah, thanks.
Good maths.
I know, right? I always struggle with the d3, that's why I have a d3 die. I don't have it with me. Okay, so hitting on 3s, they're twin links, so I can hitting on 5s, so twin links, so I can re-roll them.
No, not hits, wounds.
Twin links, I thought it's hits.
Wounds.
You're right, it's wound. Oh dear, I played that wrong in the last video. Okay, so they all failed.
Yes.
So custom Mega Blaster. And a 5+, nice.
Was it just 3 shots and not D3 shots?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the rockets was D3, custom was just flat 3. Plus 5, so
okay,
2 go through. Strength of 9, so winning on 5. Yep. And both failed, but I need to take a hazard test, which means I have to do something.
More wounds on 3 more wounds on 1s, is it?
Oh, no way. We'll be back after I've read the instructions. Each time a unit has been selected to shoot or fight with one of those...
We'll be back after he's read the instructions. Okay, so we have established that the custom Mega Blaster guy has failed the hazard test. He gets 3 mortal wounds, so he has to take it, and he's down to 1. And that's the custom Mega Blaster guy there with the green front. Isn't he pretty?
He's beautiful.
It's only half painted. But...
Right, who else? I think I've shot with everybody now. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of Orcs turn 1.
On to the Dark Angels, turn 1. And now we have Dark Angels, turn 1. So the command phase, we did Oath of Moment, and I chose, would you believe it, the Copters.
Okay. I thought you looked like you were umming and ahhing about him.
I definitely was umming and ahhing.
But then you thought,
Well, I've moved the Inceptors up here, and they couldn't get into range of the objective, which was a little bit annoying, and I didn't advance them, but hopefully they can do a bit of damage. The Intercessors and the Chaplain, who is attached to the Intercessor unit, has not moved because they're just going to hold that objective, and yeah, it's just a really small army, not that much to do. We've got 2 command points, Oath of Moment on those guys. So what we're going to do now is attack with the Redemptor. So strap in, because this one takes a while.
I'm going to go sit down.
I'm sure Chris will be very happy for Joe to be on the receiving end of my Redemptor Dreadnought. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is use his Icarus rocket pods, which are anti-fly 2+ against the...
Flying guys?
The flying guys, yeah. So that's D3 attacks. So 3 attacks. And I've forgotten what anti-fly keyword is. Is it on wounds? 2+.
Oh, yes, I think so.
Okay, ballistic skill 3+. Two go through. And then
Yes.
strength is 8, toughness is
6.
6, so it's
3s.
3s, but it's 2+ because of anti.
Okay, I'll take that.
1 goes through, AP -1.
AP -1. We are saving on a 5. And that goes through. You
Two,
kill.
2 damage, so I guess it has to go to the guy with the custom Mega Blaster.
Yes.
Watch out.
Being
His
careful.
propellers are blue tacked on, you see. There he is. Ooh. Isn't he nice? Sorry. In which that didn't go as well as I thought, but
I think it went better for me.
wait, what was Oath of Moment?
You can
Reroll
re-roll
hits.
Hit rolls, yes.
I should have done that. Never mind.
I should have known that, being a Space Marine.
I think he already knew it and he deliberately didn't help me out. But that's fine. That's fine. We're okay. Right, the Onslaught Gatling Cannon with devastating wounds is going to shoot its 8 shots into the helicopters again.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. So that is strength 5, toughness is 6. So wounded on 5s, but devastating wounds. So no devastating wounds, but 3 go through.
3 to save. Any armor piercing?
Nope.
7 on 4s and shrugged 2, took 1. How much damage?
1 damage.
1 damage. Okay. I'll take it. That's fine.
And should I have re-rolled hits again? Probably.
The next one, reroll your hits.
Good idea.
I'll let you.
Thank you. Twin Fragstorm Grenade Launcher, D6 attacks. Oh dear, I'm not commanding. Or should I? Yeah, well, I will. I've got 2 command points and I don't really know what I've got
I
to
regret
so.
my filthy laugh now.
Right, D6. That's a bit better. 4 hits going through with the Fragstorm Grenade Launcher. 3+. Didn't need to re-roll any of those. They all go through. It's got strength 4, toughness 6, so wounded on 5s, but it's twin linked, so we can re-roll. Those 2. 3 go through with 4 strength. Sorry,
AP.
no AP. What am I talking about?
No AP.
No AP.
So, shrugging on a 4. 1 goes through. How much
1 damage.
You're whittling him down, my friend. Whittling him down.
Okay, final one then. The Big Daddy. The Macro Plasma Incinerator. Supercharge.
Supercharging, okay.
D6 +1.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Never mind.
And I can't command reroll for the rest of the turn, can I? As we discovered
Yes.
in between this game and the last one that I filmed.
Yes.
Okay, so 3 attacks, hitting on 3s with Oath of Moment. Really doesn't want to. Okay. Strength 9, so wounded on 3s. 1 goes through, AP -4.
So shrugging on a 6, and I think I took it. Yep, took it.
3 damage, but he had 1 left.
They're not toys.
They're not toys. That Redemptor took out 1 very badly injured helicopter and another one.
I'm hoping that he's going to survive.
So, yes, the Plasma Inceptors are going to shoot at the remaining. So, 3 attacks per assault bolter pair. So, 9 shots going through, hitting on 3s, re-rolling because of Oath at the moment. Re-rolling because of Oath at the moment. Oops, 7 go through. Strength is 5, toughness is 6, so wounding on.
5.
Oh, it's got sustained hits too. How many 6s were there?
I definitely saw at least 1.
Okay, I'll remember 1. Happy for me to put 2 extra in?
Yeah, go for it.
We are wounded on 5s, but it's twin linked. 2 go through. 3 go through. That was a lot of 4s. AP -1.
Okay, so shrugging on 5. And how much damage?
2.
Oh, okay, so he's got 2 wounds left.
I don't know why, but I feel like I've been unfortunate so far. Maybe that's not true. Maybe that is how
The
the
dice gods are not smiling gracefully down on you today.
They are not. Right, finally, I'm going to see if these bolters are in range. Okay, so they are in range. I totally forgot that they don't have the rapid fire thing anymore. It's assault and heavy. They're in range. They haven't moved, so it's hitting on 2s. Let me get my dice ready. Okay, so we're hitting on 2s, re-rolling because of oath at the moment. These dice are just taunting me. Okay, so we have strength 4, toughness is 6, so we are wounded on 5s.
Oh, and that's a bad miss.
Only 3 go through.
4. You've got a 6 height.
Oh yeah, okay.
6, 4,
Yep.
4, 5.
Yeah. Oh.
There you go.
No, I'm wounded on 5s, aren't I?
Touche.
There we go.
Touche.
Yes, so 3 go through. AP -1.
-1. Shrugging on 5s and shrug them all. Thank you very much.
Fiddle-dee-dee.
Man, it's your dice.
It is my lovely orc dice and my not so lovely Forge World ridiculously expensive dice.
Yes.
End
End of your turn?
End of my turn.
You're not charging?
No, a bit too far away to make it.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Right. End of Dark Angels, turn 1, battle round 1. We'll see you at battle round 2. So, Orcs, turn 2. We found out by rereading the game rules, the mission rules, that you can't score for any objectives in your deployment zone, which means I shouldn't have left these guys here. Never mind.
And neither should I. Neither should I.
Well, the conga line still looks pretty good, but Joe is getting cold. Yeah, you do have this objective, which means you've got 5 victory points denoted by the victory dice.
However, proper looting.
Proper loot.
I can loot that one.
Yep. So you need to roll for that, don't
I'm
you?
going to roll. I'm going to use one of these ones. So, what I get on a 4, so I get 3 victory points.
3 victory points. Have another victory dice.
Why, thank you.
Try to do this one with my left hand. There we go. Good. We're done. So is it now time to move the troops? Or are you going to call a particular event that might happen when you're playing as orcs?
I'm going to play the war.
Whoa!
What does that mean?
Advance and charge, +1 to attacks, +1 to strength, and 5+ invul save.
Okay. Ooh, charge. Ooh. Advance and charge. Ooh. Excellent. Okay, let's do that then.
All right. 1 sec. So as Joe's making his advance moves, what he doesn't realise, viewers, is that I am going to call Overwatch on the Death Dread.
Go on then. You do. Oh yeah, bastard. 10 inches for him.
So I'm going to spend one of my lovely command points. And then give Joe a taste of his own medicine with a load of rolls.
Go on, you. Yeah. Either do now or do them off camera.
I'll do them off camera because it's just a load of time taken. Absolutely nothing went through, so the Death Dread is safe, and I've just wasted a command point and a lot of time. Joe's about to say something profound.
In your charge phase, 1 orc infantry unit from your army till the end of the phase, your unit's eligible to declare a charge in the turn in which it fell back. Oh, okay, no. It's fine. I thought I could charge and then do something. Yeah.
Is that all your movement done?
That's done, yeah. So, advanced. Move normal. Because I want to shoot with these, shoot with them, charge, leave my orky boys there.
Okay.
Right. So we'll start with these fellas down here, my orc boys, or your orc boys, and you're gonna have to remind me what the hell I'm doing with their weapons.
Shots wise, you've got 5 dudes with those slugger pistols, which hit on 5s.
Okay.
You've got 3 boys with shooters, which are like assault rifles.
Yep.
Which also hit on 5s. You've got 1 guy with a rocket launcher.
1 guy with a rocket launcher. We'll borrow
And
your dice for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And your boss knob also has just 1 slugger.
Slugger. Okay. Slugger, big shooter, and shooter. Okay. Pay attention to
Big
colours.
shoot is rocket launcher.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Is it just one attack or is it D something?
Oh. Big shooter is 3. Rapid fire 2.
Oh, but it's a rocket launcher.
I'm going to do these separately then. I was going to roll them all together. So,
The big shooter is not the rocket launcher.
which one's the rocket launcher? There isn't a rocket launcher on here. Big shooter, shooter, and slugger.
Well, this one's got a rocket launcher.
This is true.
And I'm pretty sure in the army composition it said. I'm going to check this now. 'Cause if they've both got big shooters, then we're in.
Yeah, they've both got big shooters. There's no rockets.
Let me tell you otherwise.
Okay. I mean, I imagine you're using the same app as me.
No, I'm using the PDF.
Oh, I'm using the app.
I'll tell you. So, boys, one boy is equipped with rocket launcher and close combat weapon, and then on the other squad, one has got a big shooter. So,
So, a little look.
the Warhammer app.
Yes, you're right. So
Were you looking at the other boys' squad?
yeah, so
That's
ours.
a bit silly. They give you
Well,
two.
they're both. It says boys. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
They
Yeah.
should rocket. Okay, so these are the guy. Oh, the rocket launcher's down. Okay. I'm with you now.
Is that D3 attacks?
I'm with you. Let's have a little look. Yes, it's D3. You all right?
Okay.
Well done.
Thank you.
So I'm going to start with the
Wait, who are you shooting at? My Inceptors.
Interceptors. Yes.
Okay.
D3. So 1. Fair enough.
After all that.
On a 5+, that's a 6. Strength is 9. Toughness is 6. So wounding on a 3. That's a 4. Minus 2 AP, doing 3 damage, please.
So save it on 5s.
Oh.
When it counts.
Have you 6? I don't know why I was using your Dirty Dark Angels. Right. So that's him. And then, what did you say? I've got 3, did you say, with normal shooters?
But what?
2 shots each.
2 shots each. Yeah.
And it's rapid fire 1. Within half range.
I'd say they're in half range.
Well, it depends which ones have got the sluggers and which ones have got the
So
shooters.
that guy at the back's got a shooter, and those 2 guys at nearly the front have got shooters.
Okay. So 2 have got rapid fire, 1 doesn't.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that's 5 shots then.
Yes. I'm going to add those 2 in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, if it's rapid fire 2, is that you do 2 additional?
So it's rapid fire 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So 2 shots plus the rapid fire, 2 shots plus the rapid fire, and then a single 2 shots for the dude at the back. So shooting on 5. Can't. Oh no, it's melee, isn't it? That is okay. Strength is 4, toughness is 6, so wounding on 5. No go through. Sluggers, there's 5. They are pistols. They are rubbish.
Yeah.
On a 5+. Oh,
Bloody hell.
could have done those rolls a moment ago.
Better than the shooters.
Wounding on a 5 again. And possibly it's a 6, yep. So 2 go through, no armor piercing, doing 1 damage
3
each.
plus save. Saved.
Lucky.
Lucky.
Right, Chopper. My last remaining Chopper.
Oh.
Even though he's facing the wrong way.
And we'll say he's more than an inch away for the sake of... Quick, put him back.
2, 3.
Copter rockets, you say?
5+. Oh.
Oh my lord. Quite relieved, to be honest.
I know. I could command reroll 1. It's not going to be worth it though. No. Yeah, I'm not going to command reroll because I'll probably need that in a bit. Okay. Charging. So, declaring that he is going to charge in, he is going to charge in, he is going to charge in.
Okay.
So I'm not going to roll for this because there is no way I can fail that.
Okay.
And we're in.
That's okay.
Do you really want me to roll for this? Because again, that's 2 inches. I could roll snake eyes and I'd still get in. He's in.
He's in.
Mwah. He's in. He's more than in. He can.
He's off the other end of the board.
He can, and that actually works for my advantage. So he's charging around here.
Cheeky.
Because then if we destroy him, he can consolidate that way. And start with the Death Copters because I've got their profile up on my phone. They've got 6 attacks coming in hot on a 3+. Oh, hang on, no, it's have I got +1? Is it because of the war? Need your guidance here, man. Come on.
Sorry, what am I saying?
So melee.
Yes.
On the war, +1 to my strength and +1
attacks.
to attacks. Okay, so I've got 7 attacks for the Death Copter. Then is that right?
Yes.
His base stats is 6.
Is it infantry only? I don't think it is. I'll just double check.
Literally just come off the damn bloody thing. Hang on.
Do
Army
apologise.
rules. No, you're okay.
It's just Orks units, I think.
Characteristics by melee equipped by Orc units in your army. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's fine.
Cool. Data sheets. Death Copters.
Spinning blades.
Spinning Blades has got 6, 7 on a 2+, so it should be 3, but on a 2+ because of the war. Is that right?
No,
No.
it's only strength and attack. You get
Okay.
1 extra attack and 1 to your strength. So
Okay.
the ballistic skill or weapon skill is still the same.
Okay. So on a 3+, yep, that's a 3. Wounding on still 5s because the toughness is 5, your strength is 6. Is that right?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, I'll take that. 3 attacks go through, but there's no armor piercing.
3 attacks.
I thought there was armor piercing on that one we played before in the past.
There might have been.
Might have been in the previous edition, maybe.
Potentially, yeah. 3+. 1 goes through. 1 damage.
Just 1.
Just the 1.
Kind of hoping that he would, mash them up a little bit.
You've got 2 wounds remaining.
Have you got none on any of them at all? I thought I landed some, did I not?
No, don't think. Have you shot at them yet? I think you missed everything.
Did I?
Yeah.
Bloody Orcs.
Orc shooting, isn't it?
Okay. We'll do...
Oh, here we go. Right,
dread,
before
dread.
before you do anything, I'm going to call the Fortitude of the First.
That's not the war.
Yes, I know. It's a stratagem that basically... it also needs to be within range of an objective marker. So, no, can't do that.
Okay.
Never mind.
I can do some consolidating. That's the only thing I can do. No trickery here. Okay. I was looking at my stratagem.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a good thing it's your model, not mine.
That's my models.
He's got...
This gimbals and all there. Clumsy.
He had health left, but I think he just got 1 health left.
That's very honest of you, Joe.
Oh, I think it was 1. It might have been 2. We'll go with 1. Okay, so the melee weapons, so Death Claw. So how many Death Claws?
He's got 3 claws, which means for each additional claw, which means you've got 2 additional claws, you do 1 extra attack. So you
Lovely. So
I think he has a base of
4.
He has a base of 4. I think he had a base of 3.
Base of 4.
Lovely. So yeah, he's got 6 attacks then.
Oh. It's better if it wasn't against another tin can thing. Okay, on a 3+, wounding toughness was 10, wasn't it?
Ooh, scroll down. Toughness 10.
Toughness 10. You also need to take a battle shock test for him because of my piston-driven brutality. On a 4+, 2 go through, minus 2 AP, doing 3 damage each.
Saving
Oh,
on.
if they both go through, he dated.
Saving on 4s.
Oh.
Shrug 1, took 1. Down to 3.
Okay. So, come on, Captain. Sorry, not Captain. Boss. War Boss.
War Boss. Gordrang, is he called?
Something like that.
Yeah, he's called Asbog in
Oh, he's
most
got-
of our games.
And he's got a 4+ feel no pain because of the war. Melee. 4 shots coming in hot. He's stronger than your Dreadnought.
He's pretty strong.
2+. Command reroll that one. I felt I needed to do that.
Was it 4 attacks or plus an extra attack for the war?
Oh yeah, you're right. Thanks. Strength is 12, toughness is 10, so wounding on 3. Oh, 2 go through, minus 2 AP, doing 2 damage each.
Yeah, so 4s. He did.
He did. Does he explode? Yes, deadly demise.
Deadly Demise D3. So he
Oh,
explodes
wow.
on a 6 or a 1? I always forget. It's a 6, isn't it?
I think it's a 6.
It's
yeah.
a 6. He does not explode. He just says goodbye. Let's have a little look.
Whilst I consolidate.
You consolidate. We'll
3 inches.
We'll look at this guy. We'll try and get him in focus. There we go.
Yours, that's yours.
Little, Death Guard here.
Does he consolidate?
Don't know.
Feels like he's a bit of an overkill, he does.
Why isn't it focusing? I've not got an extra hand to make it focus.
Just touch it with your nose, that's why I did.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Perfect. And it's refocused. There we go. Yes, not being able to hit back with his claw, his power fist, is a big disaster.
My priority was to try and take him out before I got into melee.
Yeah.
But these boys are so fast, and your dice have been rubbish so far that I've managed to avoid most of your damage. Plus, these guys did a brilliant job of distracting you.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good point. Very good point.
Okay. That's it. That's the end of my turn. Well done. This guy, legendary. Great.
Gordrang. Or as we all know, he's actually called Asbog. Asbog Snazdaka, to be his correct name. I keep knocking my things off. Anyway, we'll be back for the Dark Angels, turn 2. So in the command phase, we've got some command points back, and I cannot score any victory points because I can't score in my own deployment zone. And Joe is mobbing the midfield. He's got control everywhere. He's tied up my interceptors so they can't move. The only thing I've done is move these guys up. And now, what that cheeky little fellow has done is said he wants these boys to have a little overwatch on my intercessors. So
that's my command point gone.
So we'll see how that goes. We won't, or will we? There's a few different things to film, so we'll take that offline.
Yeah.
So no Overwatch was successful on these guys.
One went through.
One went through, but then it didn't wound.
No.
Okay, so
Chaplin knocked it out with his
with his
Corosius.
Then what did we say? That was his like twizzle stick.
Twizzle stick.
Because he's like a cheerleader.
You've got it.
Okay. Right, on to Dark Angels shooting, and I guess these lovely little pistols here are going to have to go into this guy. So let me pick up the right amount of dice and be right back. Okay. So the assault bolters of the Inceptor squad are, well, they have to go in here, and we've got 9 attacks with all the lovely rules. I didn't say in my command phase what my Oath of Moment was, and that was of course going to be on this guy just for a, what's the word? Not revenge, a petty grudge kind of kill, but I don't think that's going to happen anyway. Anyway, back to the Inceptors. 3 attacks each, hitting on 3s. Did I just roll 8? I did, didn't I? Oh no, that's fine. So strength is 5, toughness
6.
Okay, but I did it again. How many 6s did I have?
That I did not take any notice. We can stop it and we can have a little look. Although you're 17 minutes into this video.
Oh, I thought I should have stopped it for round 2. Okay.
Stick 1 back in for a measure of goodwill.
I've sustained it to 2.
Stick 2 back in as a gesture of goodwill.
And I said I was going to remember. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're wounded on 5s, but it's twin linked.
Lovely.
Four go through, AP -1.
Shrugging that on a 5. Oh, and that is 1 dead copter.
That's 8 wounds.
That is 1 dead copter. I'll let him fly away. I don't know why it's a train.
Okay, so now we've got the intercessors and the chaplain. They're going to shoot into this happy chap, remembering they've got Oath of Moment. So we'll do the Absolver Bolt pistol first, which is burst skill 3+ with 1 attack. Reroll at least. Okay, that goes through. Strength 5, I think his toughness is
6.
6, so wounded on 5. Nope.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. And then the intercessors have 2 attacks each. They're hitting on 3s. Re-rolling over the moment. Stuff. 8 go through. And then strength 4, toughness 6. So wounding on 5s. 4 go through, AP -1.
I was holding 4 dice in my
It
hand.
was meant to be.
That's creepy. Saving on 3, -1, did you say? Oh, took 2. Hey, it's got a 4+ feel no pain because of the war. Under his ability, when you call the war until the start of your next battle round, this model has a 4+ feel no pain, and it doesn't help.
Oh dear. So 2 wins.
2 wins.
How many does he have?
He's got 7.
He's now got 5.
Very nice.
Right.
Charging?
Charging.
Who are you charging? Or whom are you charging?
Him.
Oh yeah, I mean that makes perfect sense. So the guys are being charged. So
Yeah, well, they're in. Could I charge the Inceptors? There's not much point, is there? Kind of suicide against the boys.
it is a little bit.
Because he can't. Yeah. No, I won't bother with that.
Sure. What's their OC? Is it 2? Mind you, you might be able to take that off me.
It's 1.
Oh, okay. No, you're not going to be able to take that off me because they're 2 each, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. No, charge done.
Okay.
So now.
Oop, sorry. From people watching, I just fell over.
Intercessor squad has 3 attacks each on the close combat. Oh, I have to divvy these up. So we've got 4 guys in close combat and 1 with a power weapon.
Don't forget what your chaplain guy does. He does something.
So,
Right, I'm going to pause while you figure things out.
So we've got 4 guys with close combat weapons and 1 with a power weapon. So we'll do the close combat weapons first. Now they get to add 1 to the wound rolls because of Litany of Hate from the chaplain.
Lovely.
But first off, we're going to do the hits. Oath of Moment as well, so 3s. Glad we've got Oath of Moment there. Okay. So now rolling to wounds. The strength is only 4, the toughness is 6. So wounded on 5, but that means wounded on 4s. Still didn't do much. 4 go through with no AP.
Shrugging on 2s and took 1, maybe 2. No, took 1.
1 damage. So
1
he's
damage.
down to
Oh,
4.
whistling and down.
Okay.
I reckon your chaplain's going to do a lot of damage with his magic stick.
Well,
His baton of hate.
we've got the sergeant first with his power weapon. So hitting on 3s. Re-rolling with Oath of Moment. Excellent. Strength 5. So it's still 5s to wound, but 4s because of chaplain. Suspense. There we go. Right, 3 go through with AP -2.
Okay, so saving on 4s. And 1 goes through. How much damage? 2?
Damage 1.
Oh, okay. Okay. He's hanging in there. He's on 3.
Down to 3. Right, chaplain. He has 5 attacks. Weapon skill 2+. Oath of Moment. And then I presume I don't add 1 to the wound roll because he's not leading himself. Is that true?
I presumes also.
Each time a model in that unit. Yeah, when he's leading unit, each time a model in that unit. So that's
Yeah.
not him.
Okay.
Strength 6, so he's wounded on 4s anyway.
Yep.
Ooh, 4 go through.
How many attacks went through? How many have I lost? 2 in this? I forgot he's got a feel no pain. Was it? I think only 2 have gone through.
2 so far, yeah, because it was on 5. Wasn't it?
Let me just quickly A 4+, I regain that, so I regain 1 for feel no pain because it's the war. So he goes back up to a 4. Sorry.
He halves damage, doesn't he?
No, I went with the looter one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he doesn't half damage.
Okay.
Sorry, what am I doing? So 4.
Oh, I've forgotten what this guy is. So the wound's gone through, AP -1.
So that's 4?
Yes.
Okay, so on 3 pluses. Okay, so 1 goes through.
And it's 2 damage.
Oh, so he's managed to hang in
FNP.
there.
Feel no pain.
Yep, you're right. It's on damage, isn't it, as well?
Yep.
Oh, shrug them both.
Back up to 4.
Put back up to 4. And then I'm going to retaliate, yeah? I mean, you don't want me to, but I'm going to.
That's going to be fun.
I'll just do it quickly. So, +1, so it goes up to 5. And they all go through. Strength is 13 because of the war. So, wounding on 2s. 1 fails, so that's -2 each, doing 2 damage.
On the intercessors, so 3 to save, you say? Or was it
4 -2 AP, so shrugging on 5s, I think.
5s, yep.
Oh, you lucky sod.
2 go through, 1 goes through.
So 1's dead, because it's 2 damage each.
Okay.
So do you want to put it on this guy?
No, I'll put it on the grenade launcher guy because we don't have...
Oh, hang on, wait.
Sorry.
So I thought I didn't have him in the... Oh, look, he looks beautiful.
He's got the old-fashioned dotty shoulders.
Oh, beautiful. He keeps going out of focus, the cheeky little devil.
He is a cheeky devil.
Anyway, right.
Oh my
gosh. He threw his pride and joy. Was that the first model you painted? No, okay, well, that's fine then. We're okay.
No, the first one.
Any damage?
His backpack's come off.
Oh, quick before the doggies eat it. Right, we're going to pause that while we look for a backpack. I've not come to stroke you while your daddy's looking for a backpack. Oh, okay, I'm going to stroke you. You found it yet?
Yeah, it's on the tripod.
Excellent. Say, we'll be back when the move troops. We're back when they move the troops. Sad times.
Sad face.
What you get for showing your models off, my friend.
I know.
He dead. Oh. Anyway. Right, so what are we doing?
I think I better stop.
Okay.
End of Dark Angels turn 2.
Oh, on to the... nearly said Space Marine turn 3 then. Orky turn 3.
Turn 3 and you're out of the war.
I'm out of the war. Command phase, so I score for this one.
Yep.
I don't score another one, but because I don't have that one.
Before you do that,
What do I score that one as
you
well?
need to stop the video so we can have the, what did we call it? The transition.
The transition.
Something
Wow.
Yep, we're just discussing what Joe needs to do on his command phase for Orks turn 3. Battle round 3. It's fast paced, these command.
I like them.
Keep calling them command patrols, they're combat patrols. So you've already got 5 victory points for each of your uncontested objectives.
I think it's 5 each.
Yep, it's 5 each. Yep.
And then I'm going to loot this one. Oh,
Bing.
bing. That's Chris saying, looks good, dude. Sent him a picture of this bad boy that was printed by...
Mr. Ben, well, you printed it, but Mr.
Sorry,
Ben
he
Folds
designed
it for us. Lifetime friend of the channel and creator of our excellent intro transition.
Bam, bam, ba-dam, bam. Yes.
Yep.
Available in no good stores.
Not available at all unless you've got a resin printer and you ask us nicely.
And you're in the UK. So I'm going to loot this bad boy. I'm going to loot it. Are you ready? On a something plus. So that's 3 victory points.
3 Veeps.
I might as well knock that up to 6.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
So then these are all a tally. I mean, this side was going to be for me, but I've not got any yet.
Command point.
Command points all around.
Thank you. I'll take one of these bad boys.
I'll have one. I want one of them.
Oh, sorry. You can have this one.
Thank you.
There you go. Have it.
Thanks. I've not got much to spend these command points on, to be perfectly honest.
Now, if I get into here, you can't command reroll. That's the rule of this mission. Not that you've got that many units left.
Okay.
So we are going to move some troops. By moving troops, I'm just going to move these guys into here.
Okay.
For giggles.
Spoilers.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Alright, we'll be back once we've
Move the troops, or move your troops.
moved some troops. Alright, Joe, what have you done?
I've been mean. So these guys have moved in, just because a bit closer. This guy's moved over, and he is just outside of combat if you ignore the fact that the ruin is in the way.
Okay, that's fine.
And he's going to shoot in there, but because he's just touching the objective marker, you can no longer command reroll, thanks to the mission rules of forward outpost, which is sabotage enemy comms, it's called.
That
Yes.
is masterfully played.
So we're going to do some shooting over here into this squad, and then if they're still alive, these guys can shoot into that squad as well. And then he's going to charge in, and I'm going to kill them, and I win.
Well, you're going for a full tabling.
I am. I think it's the way in combat patrol, if you just table. We're going to start with whichever squad has got the big shooters, which is this one. All right? Yeah, it's rocket launcher, big shoot. So they're going to all fire into there.
Yep.
So that's mine. Are we in half range of the big shooters? It was 18 inches, wasn't it? Oh, where's the big shooter? Is he out of? Oh no, it's just in. Big shooter's just there. So yes. So double range, rapid fire 2, so I can chuck 2 more shots in on a 5+. Wow. Strength is 5, toughness is 6, so on a 5+, fails. Whew.
Yeah, you never really need to worry about orc shooting.
No. The normal shooters, there is 3 on here. So, oh, they've got 2 shots each, sorry. So on a 5+, gosh, yeah, they're not very good, are they? Winning on a 5, nope. And sluggers, normal sluggers, I'm changing dice.
12-inch range within.
Oh, that's a good point. Well spotted there, eagle-eyed Alexander.
That's what happens when you play with someone else's army. They kind of know the rules.
No, they're not. No, you can shoot vehicles in combat with pistols, or you can shoot. Yeah, okay. So we're going to jump over to these guys, and they're going to have a little pop shot at what's going off. Rocket launcher, D3. So 1 shot goes through on a 5+. That's a lovely 6. Then a 3. Because toughness is 6, strength is 9, that's a 1.
Oh dear.
Not going to command reroll. Shooters, rapid, I've got 2 shots each. I imagine we're in half range of. Can't be bothered. 5. Wounding on 5. 2 go through, no armor piercing, doing 1 damage each.
Thank you. Saving on 3s.
Save both.
Shrub 1 touch 1. 1 damage.
1 damage each.
So, guy on the top is down to 1.
And the rest of them are in range with their sluggers. 5+. Oops. Wounding on a 5. Ooh, 2 go through, no armor piercing, 1 damage each. Is it enough? It's enough. 1 is dead.
1 is dead, and another wound goes to another one.
That'll do me.
Let's see, what are we looking at? Oh. Not going to show him off too much in case I drop him again.
Yeah, don't get too cocky smash.
Okay.
Now, interesting point. Can he now see the Inceptors over there? Because they are on the other side, and no, he can't.
Well, I might see this one that's just fallen off. God, we're being clumsy today.
Oh dear.
It's because I was trying to fit a dice there. All
Okay.
one-handed.
So we're going to declare some charges now.
We can declare charges.
So, Tin Can is going into here. I'm also going to declare a charge here into here.
Okay.
Right, Tin Can Man, he's in. I don't know why I rolled for that. He's in. I meant to roll for these guys.
Okay, well, I'm going to overwatch them.
Okay, makes sense.
paying the price. And I've only got 3 dudes.
We've got 2 dudes, my friend.
Oh, that's what I meant. I've only got 3 shots with 2 dudes. And only 1 goes through.
Better than a kick in the teeth.
Very true. Strength 5, toughness 5. 4s, but with twin linked.
Toughness 5, you're
Oh,
correct.
hold up, there's a 6, so it's sustained hits 2. So 3
Nice.
go through. Finally remembered it.
3.
So
Sorry, I felt like you should have a little bit of animation. Confetti, bro. None.
None? Was it 5s?
Oh, sorry, yes. It's
Strength
4s.
5, toughness,
Yeah. So 1 goes through.
twin linked.
Twin linked.
Still failed.
Still
1 goes through, AP minus 1,
It goes through. Well done. You managed to successfully.
kill one of them.
Is it 1 damage? 2 damage
It's
each.
2 damage, but only 1 damage, 1 wound per.
So he's a normal.
He's a shooter boy.
He's. Oh, I want a slugger boy. Which one's a slugger? This one.
No, the sluggers are the pistols.
That one.
No. If you're going in close combat, get rid of the shooters.
Touche. Strategic playing. No, you're right. Okay, right, charging.
You're in.
So obviously you can still within 5 inches vertical or whatever it is. And I'm still on the objective marker. Base.
You probably do want those
that one in
chopper boys to be in combat as opposed to your shooter boys.
And I'm going to put him there. And I could get him.
We don't normally
cheekily.
film this, but
No, but I could cheekily get him there. So he is base of a base to him. What do you reckon? Is that a bit? It's still within the 5 inches. Is it 5 inches vertically?
I'm going to allow it, viewers, but if anyone wants to defend the Dark Angel's honour in the comments by calling Joe a dirty, rotten orc, then that's fine by me. But
Dirty, rotten orc.
No, we can say they're all in, that's fine.
Okay. We shall resolve this one first,
Right.
because it's quicker. So he's got a total of, what was it, 6, wasn't it? So
6.
4 base plus 2 because of the claws.
Yes.
Dead choppy. Yeah. So we're doing some chopping on a 3. Ooh. Come here. We are wounding on 2s. Minus 2 AP. It's 4 to shrug off, my friend.
That's 5s then, yeah?
They are 3 damage each, so 3 are dead.
3 dead. And we'll just put them over here before we go and look at them, shall we?
Smash.
Smash. There we go. There you go. Good. Yeah, that'll do.
Right, the other boys. Just checking. Yeah, rocket launcher boys. Oh, okay.
They can't shoot, can they?
No. Melee, my friend, melee.
Oh, I thought you said rocket launcher boys.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, I was getting it right in my head. Which is which?
Okay.
Okay, so we've got a power claw, is it? Close combat
You've got-
weapons and choppers.
You've got 1 power claw.
So 1 power claw. Shall we do that one first?
Yeah.
Okay, so on a 4 plus, it's 3 attacks. On a 4 plus, they all failed. That's embarrassing.
That is embarrassing.
How many choppers? 3?
4.
4?
Sorry, no. 5 choppers.
5 choppers doing 3 damage each. 3, 4, 5.
Gone black dice. Any reason?
They were the first one I grabbed.
They are the kill team dice for anyone
Nice.
who's interested.
On a 3 plus, take out the fails. Subject everybody to painfully watching me fail at picking up dice. Strength is 4, toughness is 6, so we're only on 5s.
Strength 4
Strength 4.
for choppers, right?
Yeah, so 2 go through, minus 1 AP though.
Okay, so saving on 4s. Shrug 1 took 1.
1 damage.
Down to 1. Try not to knock the Inceptors off this time. There we go.
And there are 3 with close combat weapons.
There's
4 with close combat weapons.
No, there's 3 because one of them's dead.
Okay. Here we go, boys. Fine on with 2 attacks each. On 4 pluses. Cronking them on the head on a 5.
Hey, it's 3 plus, isn't it?
Hey.
Is it 3 plus for close combat?
I thought I said 3 plus. I don't know.
I said 4 pluses.
Oh, never mind. Cronking on 5, so 2 go through, no armor piercing.
3s. Oh, shrug and tuck.
1 damage.
1 damage. Wait, which one's the sergeant? The sergeant's got a bit of a different coloured face.
Is he dead?
One of them's dead.
What?
One of them's down to 1 health.
What? Okay. Didn't realise. Nice, nice. Rearranging the dice back again.
Is that your attacks? That is, isn't it?
That is. So you now get to
Hit back.
retaliate and attack here. So retaliate, attack doesn't really matter. Which order you want to do it.
Do the Inceptor first. So he's got a close combat weapon, 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. 2 go through. Strength 4, toughness 5, so 5s. None. Okay, and then we now go to the other side, where the Intercessor squad is down to the Sergeant with the power weapon, so he's got 4 attacks, hitting on 3s. Presumably we've still got Oath of Moment active until the next command phase. Yeah. Okay, 3 go through. And the power weapon is Strength 5, Toughness 6, so 5s, but because of the chaplain he's wounded on 4s. 2 go through, AP minus 2.
2 dice in my hand.
Oh, he's
Shrugging on 4, shrug them both.
bloody hell. Okay.
Is he his turn?
Yes, chaplain, yes, you're right. So he's got 5 attacks. Weapon skill 2 plus. Lord, there's some terrible rolling today. Strength 6, toughness 6, so 4s. Wow. 1 goes through. AP minus 1.
Shrugging on a 3, shrugged. You need to take a battle shot because he charged into the squad for them. But also battle shock in your next. It doesn't really make a difference because you can't do anything now anyway.
Leadership's 5.
Yeah. Oh, look at that, you've passed. You failed.
Failed it.
So you can't use commands. You can't do anything anyway. Anyway, can't command reroll. Can't use stratagems. And the RSC is 0, but they're not on an objective marker. Okay.
This is...
Prepare to meet thy doom. 4 attacks coming in hot on a 2 plus. Killing them on a 2. Minus 2 AP, doing 2 damage each. Pretty please.
Minus 2. Oh, we'll have to roll this a bit differently, won't we? Because if the sergeant
Different
dies...
stats, yes. Quite right.
Okay, so Intercessor squad. Sergeant, save 3 plus, so saving on 5s. Nope.
2 damage, you dead?
So he did.
Off he goes.
So this is Sergeant Kronk.
That was 1 that went through, so you got 2 more to shrug.
I believe that Power Fist was from the Lazarus model, which you could build as a generic Dark Angels captain with a Power Fist. It's a nice Power Fist.
I like the Power Fists.
Although when it's a bit blurry, it looks more like an anchor.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, it does. I like the Power Fist, but I'm more of a claws kind of guy.
Yeah,
But there's a lack of that.
You don't get that as an option anymore, do you?
No.
Okay. Right.
2 more to shrug off with.
2 more to shrug off with the chap. So he saves 3 plus, minus 2 AP, but he's got a 4 plus invul.
Okay.
So I can roll both of these at the same time then.
You can. Shrug them both.
Shrug tuck.
Oh, 2 damage? 2 damage, yeah.
2 damage, 4 wounds, down to 2.
Wowzers.
Everything to play for.
Yeah.
Okay, is that the end of Orks turn 3?
End of Orks turn 3.
Right. I have 2 models left. Let's do it. Welcome to Dark Angels turn 3. I can imagine this is where I suicide myself into oblivion. There's only 2 models left. Let's get on with it. We've got 3 command points to spend. I can't command reroll, and I've totally forgotten all of the stratagems, and I can't be bothered to read them now.
I was going to say, he needs to do a leadership anyway. Because he's below half health. He needs to do a leadership as well, because he's below half
so
health.
He's 5. Well, at least he passed it this time, and the Inceptors are 6. And he's definitely happy.
Nice, nice.
Right, so Inceptor, okay. End of command phase. Can't move the troops because we're in combat.
Yep.
So we'll go straight onto the shooting phase, where we have Pistols at Dawn.
Pistols at Dawn.
Right, 3 assault bolters. Sustained hits 2. Wounded. Oath a moment. Yeah, on him. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it does because he hits on 2 pluses anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, so over here first. Hitting on 3s. 2 go through, but 1 has sustained hits 2, so that's bringing 2 back. Strength 5, toughness 5, wounded on 4s, twin linked. 3 to reroll. Okay. 3 go through, AP -1.
Struggling on 6s. How much damage each? 2 damage.
2 damage, but it doesn't matter, they're all 1.
3 damage. Oh, I'm going to be very selective. Take him out, and take him out. And they were in engagement range, but I've just moved them.
Okay.
By mistake.
And then I might as well use the Chaplain's...
Unit coherent, sorry. Not engagement, unit coherent. Sorry.
Chaplain's Pistol, Absolver Bolt Pistol, Ballistic Skill 3+. That's hit. Strength is 5, toughness is 6. Nope.
Nil point.
Nil point. Okay, on to the fight phase.
So I get to fight first. That's right, yeah.
Yes.
So I'm going to kill him. I've decided death shall be his end. 2 pluses. Ooh. Killing him on a 2+. 2 AP doing 2 damage. Liz.
Invul.
Can he do it? Can he do it?
Oh.
He's down. 2 damage.
Yes.
Barstool.
No.
Attack. No.
No, he's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone. The one winged Dark Angel is flying up to heaven.
In a circle.
If I can... Wait, use the nose. Use the nose.
Put the model down, I'm scared you're going to drop him.
Me too, but...
He's flying around in a circle with that one wing.
That's probably why he died. Can we just... There we go. There he is. For anyone interested, that is a Sanguinary Guard wing. And literally, I just super glued it on underneath his backpack.
Right, return him to Guy, please. He needs to go back to live stream.
Alright.
Before Genova calls him back.
So, fight phase, over here. Kill him.
Hi.
Get it done.
Get him done.
Get it tabled. Done. Get the game over with.
We've got 20 minutes. We've got about 18 minutes until midnight, so could you please tell me what units have got what, so what dice I need? Thank you.
Do the Power Claw one first.
Oh, and then I need to change profile because I'm on the wrong one. Power Claw with a kicking cur. Here we go. On a 4+. Nice.
Better.
Killing them on a... what's their toughness?
6. 6, yeah.
So strength is 9.
Yep, so 3.
minus 2 AP, doing 2 damage each. Pretty please.
So that is 5s. He wants to live.
Okay.
Okay, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys. Oh no. You got. Yes, you do. You've got 4 guys with choppers.
4 guys with choppers.
Let's count them together, shall we? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just to let you know. 3 pluses. We are doing some serious damage on 5s. Oops. Minus 1 AP, that's 3.
Saving on 4s. Shrugged 1, took 2.
1 damage each.
So he's down to 1.
Okay. And then close combat melee weapons.
Yes, you've got 2 guys with that.
Sorry, I
You've only got 1 guy.
Okay.
And it's your rocket launcher guy.
Here we go. Oh, he's got 2 attacks. Close combat weapons on a 3+. Wounding on a 5+. And it fails.
Yeah. And I'll retaliate with 3 close combat weapons. Only 1 hit. Strength 4, toughness 5, so 5s. Nope. End of Dark Age. End of this man's turn 3.
Am I killing? Do you want me to kill him with the sluggers? How many guys have we got sluggers? Or do you want to just say?
What do you mean? The sluggers are pistols.
Yeah, you can shoot them in close combat.
Well, you can, but you've got to say the start of your turn, haven't we?
Oh yeah, sorry, I thought I was rushing for it. So
Rushing it through.
Start of the Orks' turn 4, and I have scored another 10.
Wait.
15.
We've got to go through the transition. You know, the cool YouTube channels call it the drop.
The drop, okay.
We'll be back after the drop. Right. We're back. Yeah, we didn't go anywhere. But Orks, turn 4, round 4. There's only 1 Dark Angel left.
Can I just say that you are... I am quite happy to stop you. You want to continue?
No. I don't want to deny you the joy of tabling your opponent. Like,
True.
A lot of people would say, let's just call it there. I mean, I don't have work in the morning, so I don't mind.
I do, but we've also got like 16 minutes till midnight, so it's fine. And I don't live too far away from you, so...
That's true. But we'll never say where that is.
Although people probably know, they'll watch our previous videos, because I'm sure we've mentioned it.
They better not do.
Don't go back and watch our previous videos. Anyway, so...
Don't go back and watch all of them and put a thumbs up on all of them.
15 victory points. Actually, no. Yes. So you can only ever score a total of 15 victory points. However, I get 10 for this, and then 5 for this, and then 5 for this.
You're going to loot that?
Yeah, of course I am.
So wait, so you got 20.
2.
And then an extra 3
No,
for
so you can
rolling the 2.
I can only ever score 15 anyway, regardless.
Okay.
But technically, because
Okay.
And then I've scored another 3 with my looting. Should have also looted and turn 1 my own, but not that not that it's going to help me win.
So
That's a lot of points, man.
they're all Joe's points. I don't have any. My gimbal just turned away in disgust. Oh dear.
Okay. Okay. Right. So we're doing some slugger. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 with sluggers. Is that right?
Yes.
Cool.
And 1 as a rocket launcher. Wait, 1, 2, 3. No, 5 with sluggers because the knob has 1 as well.
Okay. So 5.
Hitting on 5s.
Right, okay, that was good.
Yeah. Back to close combat.
Yeah, I should have. I shouldn't need to do anything. Yeah, close combat. I was going to say I could have fought back and shot him, but we're just sort of
Waste of time.
waiting. Yeah. Okay. So you get to attack me. Is that right? No, I get. Did you attack last? No. No, it's my turn to attack.
Yeah, because you charged.
Yeah. Fucking I didn't swear then. I know it sounded like it, but I didn't. I said, "Phew."
It's okay.
Okay, so what was it? 4.
I'm going to do the power claw first. 4 attacks.
Power claw.
3 attacks on 4.
On 4 plus. Lovely jubbly.
There we are.
Killing him on a 3. or wounding him on a 3. Minus 2 AP. Whoops.
Saving on 5.
Is he dead? Oh my gosh, yes, he's dead.
Wait.
2 damage.
2 damage. He had 1 left. He's gone. That's it. Sorry, Sarge. Yeah. The end. Well done. I can't clap because I'm holding the... Wait.
I was going to clap you with a high 5.
High 5. Completely tabled.
Yes, you're welcome.
Right. Let's go to the post-match analysis after the drop. Okay, post-match analysis.
We should change camera angle then. Like, you stand here, down there. Just...
Yeah. Let's go again after this drop. All right then, Joe. What do you think?
The Orc Combat Patrol is much more enjoyable than the White Dwarf Vanguard Detachment because I won. Yeah, we played the other day, didn't we? We didn't film it, but I played. Was it Tyranids against the Orcs?
Against the Orcs, and you tabled me then. Maybe it's me.
I thought you won. Did I win? Did I table you? I can't remember.
Oh no, we stopped. We stopped after round 2 because we were just chatting lots.
Yeah. It was a chill out game. That's why we didn't film. We didn't see any point.
That was it. Yeah. Sorry, wrong game. Yes. So my
I'm just putting it in shot. You
Good
keep
idea.
talking while we move stuff around. It's interesting.
wait.
though.
There we go.
Oh yeah, sorry. Go on.
Okay.
So who was your star of the battle, even though you lost?
No one.
Nobody. Okay.
No one really.
I thought your chaplain was pretty good.
He definitely helped with the +1 to wound against the tough
Your dreadnought
Dreadnought.
was terrible.
It wasn't that
because I killed him.
It wasn't that he was terrible. You got some really. I mean, it sounds a bit sore losery, but I know how Orcs shoot. You got some really lucky shots off in the first. Like you took him down to half health before he moved.
Yeah, I was very happy with that.
What was that with the copters?
I think it was him and the copters. Yeah,
No, it wouldn't have been. Oh, he had a rocket launcher, but he's only got 1 rocket. I don't know. Yeah, that's the big problem with the Dark Angel Combat Patrol. It can be very swingy based on whether you keep your dreadnought alive or not. And normally you do. I was actually quite surprised that he died so quickly, but I think that was a lot to do with the rolls.
I always said, certainly in 8th and certainly in 9th, that if you're going to bring a dreadnought to a 500 point game, which these are near enough, aren't they? You're going to win. However, you didn't.
No, definitely did not. No, the Death Dreads. Like I underestimated how good he was because I've played him in higher point games and he doesn't normally stack up against the Redemptor Dread.
No. He opened this tin wide open, the tin can. He's such a great model as well.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's in focus, but
I think it's just the problem of having so few models in your army. Like every single model needs to count, and I guess I didn't really play it that way. You did very well in the distraction with the Death Copter.
yes, yeah. I wanted to take him out as quickly as possible, so I focused everything because I thought like these guys and the boys, they're not going to do anything in turn 1, so get them up as far as possible and dominate the middle of the board, and then let him and the copters do the damage. Yeah, they were good.
The thing is, I don't think I was that distracted. The only thing I really did with the old split fire was the Inceptors were meant to rush up the board, take this objective, and again, I'm used to the plasma ones, but even so, those bolter ones, I thought they would have handled your Death Copters quite well. I did shoot the Icarus pods here because they're anti-fly, but they didn't even do anything. Or did they?
No,
they didn't do much.
It was him that took out most of the dreadnoughts, wasn't it? Most of the copters.
Yeah. No, it's there was quite a few plans that definitely didn't come into fruition.
Oh yeah, and that always irritates me. You know, when you've got the strategic sort of plan in your head, and then the dice just don't allow it.
Yeah. Also, big faux pas on my side was that I neglected to realise that we couldn't score in our own deployment zone.
Yes, well, yeah, the same. I tried to keep this so I could score, and then you couldn't.
And then it was a bit optimistic of me to go for the secondary
that gave me
Yeah.
gave me 10 victory points.
Which, you know what you should have done? You should have put them into reserve and deep-strike them.
Yeah, but then
And
I
then-
thought, for the purposes of keeping the game quick, I thought of it too late and then couldn't be bothered.
This is very true. However, it was a good game, not just because I enjoyed it, but I'm starting to lean towards the small point games, which I know a lot of people like our videos because of the smaller points. I find it more interesting at the moment.
Yeah,
They don't take as long.
I could imagine that. I mean, I've not played any combat patrols before, just the smaller games.
Yes, yeah.
I guess the whole point of the combat patrols is they should be a bit more balanced.
Yes.
It would be interesting to play some others again, and maybe even the same. But would it get a bit samey if you've just got the same army every time?
Yes, I would think so. Which is why I just like building the 500-point armies.
Yeah, that makes sense. But they don't support 500-point army games.
No, but most of the videos that we film, the comments are, I like the 500-point armies. I just think they're just much quicker.
Quicker games,
Yeah.
more achievable to buy and paint, I suppose.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Anyway,
Yeah, well, next Dark Angels Combat Patrol is definitely more troop focused rather than Dreadnought, but yeah, maybe next time the Dice Gods will keep him alive beyond turn 2.
have they announced the next combat patrol for the Orks yet?
No, there's rumours about Beast Snaggers.
Because I reckon you'll lose him.
Yep, definitely. I think that's the way they're going. They want to get rid of all of the heavier,
Big, and just have
big fellas.
troops, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest, because I'm building my Orcs army more towards the Walkers,
Yes, yeah.
because I suspect there's going to be some new rules in the Codex that's going to really benefit them.
Definitely.
Yes, and I also want to get a mech, just a standard Orc mech, because if he's within 3 inches, it's one of the rare ones that has an aura ability. If he's within 3 inches of a vehicle, it's +1 to shoot.
Which is useful for Orks.
Which is definitely useful for Orcs, especially if you've just recently built a Death Dread that's got all custom Mega Blasters. So he's got 4 of them, so if he can hit on a 4+, that'd be a lot better.
Yes, definitely. And I assume they heal it as well. Or is that something different?
They do, yeah. They do.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool. I enjoyed it. It was good.
yes. I would have enjoyed to get at least 1 victory point.
Yeah.
But,
What did I get? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 36? 39.
I think we could safely say this is the worst defeat any army has had on the channel so far.
Possibly. Although, yeah, there's a battle report that's in the process, which will be up by the time this one's up, I imagine. Maybe not. Depends how Chris is editing it. Depends how fast he is. I mean, if you watched it, which you won't be, edit faster. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah. Less we speak about that, the better. I don't give too much away. It was a good game, though.
Okay.
Cool. Right, I need to go because it's 4 minutes to midnight, and I've got work in the morning,
Oh dear.
and I'm very tired.
Yeah, well, I've got some dogs that need feeding.
Yes, and you've got a lot of this to tidy up.
Yeah, indeed. All right, well,
Time lapse, you tidying it up?
I've not got any battery left now, but yeah. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, tell your mums, don't break my terrain,
Not go
don't
with the
snap
terrain.
backpacks off my intercessors, and until next time, the troops.